Hello and welcome to Reviews with Ryan. Today I'm going to be talking about Last Night in Soho. Real quick before we dive into this review, thank you guys for watching this review. Subscribe if you like all kinds of movie content, give the movie a like, and maybe comment on the film. Now without further ado, let's get into the review of the new psychological horror film, Last Night in Soho. Last Night in Soho was directed by Edgar Wright. You know him from directing films like Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This film stars Anya Taylor-Joy and Thomasin McKenzie. The film is about an inspiring fashion designer is mysteriously able to enter the 1960s where she encounters a dazzling wannabe singer. But the glamour is not all it appears to be, and the dreams of the past start to crack and splinter into something darker. I watched the trailer of Last Night in Soho, and honestly, I saw the trailer and I was like, wow, this is going to be a good film. I don't really watch a lot of trailers, so seeing this trailer and just being kind of wowed by the trailer, I knew it was going to be a good film. So going into this film, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this is a very 60s type of vibe that they put out. The girl, Thomasin McKenzie, she loves 60s music. She loves vinyl records. She is a fashion designer and she's going to school. She kind of lives in a rural type of area, so she's going into a big city and she's not used to that. And so when she goes into this big city, she has trouble adapting. She has trouble making friends, and she ends up going to a house where she rents out this room, and that kind of kicks off the story. It kind of has a little hint of Sucker Punch with the music. With that music, something happens and it kind of develops the story, and it kind of kicks off these dreams that she's having. And really these dreams, they have a little bit of twist with them. The film has really good set pieces, has really good costumes. Like I said, the vibe in this movie is just really good. I like the fact that we kind of have a mix of genres. The first hour of the film is sort of like a little drama, a little bit of build-up. There's a little bit of thriller, there's a little bit of mystery. And when it gets into the hour, that is when we start getting into the horror. That is something that I really enjoyed about this film, is it didn't really technically rely the whole time on the film of just horror. It took the time to develop these characters and get you involved in the characters and care about these characters. That's what this film did so well. This is one of my favorite films of the year. I really like how they did this film. I really liked also with this being the horror aspects of the film, that it did not rely on jump scares. A lot of horror films, they rely on jump scares, and this one did not. And that is one thing that I really liked about this film. It kept me interested the entire time. I wanted to know what happened next. And the biggest thing is when the twist comes, I really did not see the twist coming. Maybe for some other viewers, they may see the twist coming and see where it's going. But I honestly did not think the twist that happened was going to happen, and I was shocked. And honestly, it was just a really thrilling movie. I really like this movie. There's really not any really bad things I have to say. If I really had to give a negative criticism for this movie, it would be maybe they didn't have to technically put an hour into building up everything. They could have cut maybe 15 minutes off and maybe made it around 45 minutes and then got into the horror aspect. But other than that, I really like this movie. I really think that people need to experience this in theaters. I love the color schemes in this. And I knew going into watching the trailer that this was going to have really good set pieces and really good colors. The music is just amazing. I really love the music in this. It really helps the movie flow really well. Last but not least, I want to talk about the performances in this. Thomasin McKenzie, she had a brief role in Old. I don't really know if she's really been in too much other movies. I really haven't got a chance to really look up what else she's been in. But I think she has a bright future as an actress. I like her accent in this. I'm not sure if that's her regular accent, but I really liked it. I think Anya Taylor-Joy, she puts in a good performance. There's also an older lady that Thomasin McKenzie stays with. Her performance is really top notch. I really enjoyed all the performances in this. I think everybody does a really good job. And that's what makes this movie really great. There's just so many good performances. There's really good music. Set pieces are great. It's a great movie. I really think you guys should check it out. I'm going to give this score of this film a 4.5 out of 5. Thank you guys for watching this review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know, did you enjoy the movie? Did you like this kind of film? I really loved it. I think you guys should check it out right away. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review.